Hi, I'm Marci Degman, the aspiring gardener. We're going to talk about planting sunflower seeds. There's probably not a plant easier to grow than sunflowers. So if you really haven't done a lot of planting at all and you haven't started anything from seed, this is a really good one to start with because the germination rate is really good. And usually I would suggest that you plant them outdoors in the ground where you want them to grow right after the frost has passed, and they'll probably come up within a week or two. But a lot of times people want to get them started inside. They want to have them ready to go. And what you would do, and you can start them in a larger pot if you want, but the main thing you want to remember is that even though sunflowers are huge and sturdy, when they're young they have a real wiry, brittle stem. If you're going to start them, you want to get them planted in the ground when they're maybe only about 8 to 10 inches tall. But you don't want to disturb them and break them. So use a peat pot or something that you can plant directly in the ground so you don't have to disturb anything. That's the only way I would start them in a pot. So in that respect, there's really nothing to growing them. They look pretty much like what you would buy in a shell to eat, only they haven't had anything put on them to inhibit germination. So you do want to buy the ones that are meant for gardening. And you basically want to plant it about as deep as the seed is large. So use a good soilless mix or a sterilized potting soil so you don't introduce any kind of fungal element to your pot. And I'd go ahead and put a couple in here so that I can make sure they're going to grow, maybe 3. And you just want to cover them a little bit with soil. And if you keep it moist but not wet, check them every day, put them in a sunny window. You don't have to have an elaborate light or any kind of heat mat or anything for sunflowers, but they do need sunlight and enough warmth to germinate. So put them in a windowsill. Wait till they come up and plant them in the ground in a peat pot. But if possible, try planting them directly in the garden where you want them to grow because they'll probably do better if they're not disturbed. And other than sunlight, warm soil, a little bit of water, there's nothing to growing sunflowers, and you'll have perfect food to give your birds in the fall when they're finished.